Of the latest edition, the newest edition, but not like it's the newest edition, but it's not like the Bobby Brown and like Belle Biv DeVoe edition, a new edition. It's just like you're adding on to the Marvel movie franchise. That's what I saw, not the Bobby Brown stuff. Ant-Man 2 is what I saw. Hey, what's up? It's James. I just got out of an advanced screening of the newest addition to the Marvel movie franchise, Ant-Man and the Wasp, aka Ant-Man 2. Here's your red light review. As it should go without saying, here's your spoiler alert. Now, I might not specifically have stuff to spoil in this movie. However, talking about some of the scenes in this movie and what happened in this movie might spoil some stuff that has happened in previous Marvel movies. So if you're not up to speed with all the Marvel movies up to so far, yes, including Infinity War, there could be some spoilers for you. Alright, lots of questions that need to be answered with Ant-Man 2, we'll call it. It's easier to say than Ant-Man and the Wasp, so we'll just call it Ant-Man 2. I know it's Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I'm gonna call it Ant-Man 2. Like, what's going on in Ant-Man's life? Where the fuck was Ant-Man during the Infinity War? Did Ant-Man just fucking disappear into dust with the snap of Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet? Well, this movie answers all those questions. So the last time we've seen Ant-Man, I think, was back in Civil War. He grew real big, he became like the giant Ant-Man, and he was fighting with Captain America and Iron Man and War Machine and all those guys. He was all involved with all that stuff that was going on in Germany. That pissed off the US government. So now Ant-Man is on house arrest. So he's stuck in his house. He's got 2 years of house arrest. He's hanging out with his daughter because, he's like the superhero who's also a single dad. Apparently, the whole incident in Germany also pissed off the creators of like the Ant-Man suit, Michael Douglas's character and his daughter Hope. They're pissed at him for going to Germany and letting the whole world see that they have that suit. So they've kind of gone into hiding. So due to his plea agreement with the government and S.H.I.E.L.D. and whatever else, he's not allowed to have contact with Michael Douglas and Hope, and he's also not allowed to leave the house. So the movie opens with the scene that happened in the past with Michael Douglas's character and his wife, who were like the original Ant-Man and who were the original Ant-Man and the Wasp. They're like trying to stop some nuke from landing or whatever, and there's some issues with Michael Douglas's suit. The original Wasp shrinks real small, like real small, like quantum size, like molecular size, goes in and stops the missile from blowing up a part of the United States. But now she's lost in the quantum realm. Ant-Man, if you remember, shrinks himself down so small, he ends up going in the quantum realm as well, but he ends up coming back. So at that moment in time, you don't really know what happened, but when he was in that quantum realm, Michael Douglas's wife placed like almost like a humming device on him into his brain or something. Somehow she connected with him. Could just be some mumbo jumbo they put in the plot to tie it all together. I don't know. But anyways, that's what happened. So now Michael Douglas and his daughter Hope, they're trying to build like a quantum tunnel to where they can go in like a weird spaceship type thing and rescue Michael Douglas' wife / Hope's mom from the quantum realm. So in the process of doing this whole experiment with this quantum tunnel, something triggers on Paul Rudd, Ant-Man's brain, like a weird memory that he had, but he's having this memory as if he is Michael Douglas' wife / Hope's mom. So that causes him to reach out, grab a phone that he has hidden from the FBI, and he calls Michael Douglas and he leaves him a crazy voicemail, like a crazy ex. Hey, I had this crazy dream, yada yada yada, you know the deal. The same message you've left on your ex-girlfriend's phone countless times before. Leaves that message and then he realizes maybe I shouldn't have done that, breaks the phone, throws it away. So everything seems to be going well. He's got 3 days left, just 3 fucking days left of house arrest. So next thing you know, after he makes that phone call, he's on the couch, then all of a sudden he gets bit by a bug, he's asleep. Next scene, he wakes up in a car with Hope. She's now driving him to the lab to try to figure out how he's connected to her mom in the quantum realm. Well, everything kind of kicks off from here. They need a part to get their quantum tunnel to work. In order to get that part, they got to deal with some sleazy, like black market tech agent, and he wants to get cut in on their technology, so that creates problems there. Then we're introduced to this ghost character. She kind of can like float through stuff, but she can also not float through stuff when she wants. She doesn't really obey the rules of real physics. Her body kind of works through a bunch of different like quantum realms. They got a real technical way to explain what her problem is. I don't know. All I know is it's not AIDS. Everything in the movie revolves around trying to get into the quantum realm and rescuing Michael Douglas's wife / Hope's mom. You see a lot of the same characters from the first Ant-Man. Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man in this movie. Like, I wish I was Paul Rudd's best friend in this movie. Like, I wish he was my real life best friend. He's such a likable, cool character. Such a cool guy, man. He's a single dad, trying to balance being an Avenger who's on house arrest by the government. He's also trying to be a cool dad. He can't do much. He can't take his daughter out anywhere. He can only bring his daughter to the house. The chick that plays Hope, aka the Wasp, she's here. Michael Douglas is back. Yeah, that's right. HPV, oral cancer, eating all that. You can't keep Michael Douglas out of a Marvel flick, that's for sure. The whole crew that Paul Rudd was hanging with, like the pseudo kind of like criminal guys, Michael Pena, and then you have T.I., yeah, rapper T.I.'s back. And then that weird, I don't know if he's Russian, he's got the pompadour look going. He's back as well. Judy Greer as his ex-wife. I don't know if you ever saw Michelle Pfeiffer in the first one as Michael Douglas's wife, but Michelle Pfeiffer's in this. We also see Lawrence Fishburne. He plays a former scientist from S.H.I.E.L.D. He used to work with Michael Douglas. They had a bit of a falling out. Dude, Tim from Tim and Eric's Awesome Show. He has a little cameo in the movie. It was awesome to see him. He wasn't silly, he wasn't half naked, and he wasn't saying spaghetti weird. I think one of the better Stan Lee cameos was in Ant-Man and the Wasp. You find out Stan Lee did a lot of acid in the 60s, according to that scene. What I like about the movie, fuck man, they do some really cool shit with making people like big and small and being able to shrink. Stuff that you wish you could do as a kid. They have a little case full of fucking cars. Any kind of car you could dream of. They have all these cars shrunk into this little Matchbox case that they can use when they need them. Dude, the whole lab that they do all their experiments in can shrink down to the size of a suitcase. They use the shrinking and the enlarging and stuff so well. Not just to like accelerate the plot and move stuff along in the plot. Also use that very well humorously. There's a scene where Paul Rudd has to go get something that his daughter has. She's taking it to show and tell, so he needs to sneak into the school to get it. Ah, no big deal, he's Ant-Man. He can sneak in real small and get there, right? Well, not when he's using a suit that's got a malfunctioning governor on it.
It's not called a governor, but it's similar to what a governor does to an engine. It's supposed to, like, I think, not kill you from getting too big or too small.
Well, his is malfunctioning, so he ends up shrinking down, and he can't get bigger than the size of a child. It's hilarious. Now, what I think is interesting with Ant-Man 2, it's not Ant-Man up against some crazy supervillain from another universe, from another realm, some crazy super mad scientist. It's nothing like that. It's Ant-Man juggling fucking 10 different things. So he's juggling the fact that he's trying to do superhero shit while he's on house arrest and not letting the FBI know that he's out of the house. Family life, trying to save Hope's mom from the quantum realm, trying to start up a business with his ex-con buddies, trying to have like a good relationship and be a good partner with, you know, Michael Douglas's character and his daughter Hope. So he's trying to juggle all those things. And what this movie does, instead of putting everybody up against some crazy super big villain, because come on, let's be honest, we've already seen the Marvel movie where they fucking take on a huge villain, so they totally switched it on you, and now it's like a race against time. So they got you on the edge of your seat the whole movie, waiting to see, like, oh, is he gonna fuck up here? Because if he fucks up here, then he's fucked here. And if he fucks up there, then he's fucked here, 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 and here. If he's fucked up there, then he's fucked up. Like, so many different things could go wrong. Then when some stuff does go wrong, how they fix it. This movie, to me, is like an action hero comedy. I thought they did a great job with it. I think I liked it better than the first Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man, I was totally surprised. I was going into it thinking, this is gonna suck. Ant-Man, what a lame fucking Marvel character. But I'm in love. I'm in love with Ant-Man. I got the hots for Ant-Man now. Move over John Cena. I just love Ant-Man. I almost like this movie better than Infinity Wars. A little bit. I almost enjoy this movie a little bit more than Infinity Wars. I think mostly because all my favorite superheroes weren't killed in the snap. Now, I don't have a lot of bad things to say about this movie. This movie brings everything to the table that you want from a Marvel franchise movie. They do a great job with all the comedy, all the humor they pack into it, but there's still the action and the fighting. They got you on the edge of your seat the whole movie. Every time you think, oh, cool, they're gonna make it, this is resolved. Some other monkey wrench gets thrown into the machinery and they got another fire to put out. Will they do it in time to where everybody lives and survives? I don't know. You have to see the movie and find out yourself. If you're a fan of the Marvel movies, go see this. You're looking for an awesome, action-packed, super fun superhero movie to go see this summer? Go see fucking Ant-Man and the Wasp. You will not regret it. I promise you, go see it. If you don't have a good time, you can call me a bad word on the internet and I won't be mad at you. 2 cutscenes in this one. I'd say one's kind of a throwaway cutscene. Doesn't really do much. I feel like it's just some extra shit that they had. But there is one cutscene that tells you exactly when this movie takes place in regards to the Infinity War. And it lets you know exactly what the fuck is going on with Ant-Man and why we possibly don't see him in the Infinity War and stuff like that. At least stick around for the first part of the credits, like when they have all the cinematic credits. You might not need to stick around for the cutscene that rolls after the credits at the very end, after all the names went by. All right, well, that's going to do it for this Redlight review. I hope you enjoyed it. Go see Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters as soon as you can. Let me know what you thought about this movie. Was this movie as good as Ant-Man? Did you like it better? Let me know what your favorite part was. Don't forget to like, comment, and if anybody else is a fan of the Marvel movie franchise, share this review with them. Make sure they know that there's spoilers abound. If you really enjoy these reviews, I'd love it if you gave my channel a subscription. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click right here. See where my head just popped up? Click right here on my head, and that will subscribe you to my channel. Thanks again for watching.